you can have this balance in your body, and you can even put on weight, but normally Vata people will put on weight on their stomach area, not everywhere else. So this is how you can know that, yes, you are a Vata person. If you ever put on weight, it will be in this area only. And then, you know, those very big trunk people who have their their legs are just sticking out, very thin, and small legs sticking out. So they are the Vata people who are a little bit on the unhealthy side, because they have put on weight, but it will only go on their stomach area. Yeah. So, well, and today we are going to also discover what their mind is about, like how their mind is. And you will also maybe recognize some of the, not symptoms, but qualities that they have. You might have them, because they are a person who is working with their minds all the time. They don't have a very strong body, so they will not use their bodies to work with. So they like to work with their minds, and that hence their minds is very active and very creative, right? So this is enough to introduce them. And now we are going to lie down to do our first practice. So if you have all your equipment, like a block and a belt, yeah, and bolster and everything that you can have next to you, please bring them before you lie down, so you don't have to then get up again. So first, just come into your Shavasana, normal Shavasana, lying down, and start to breathe through your through your nose. So when we talk about the Vata doshas, the Vata people, their dominant element are the air and space. And it governs the nervous system, the heart function, circulation, and removal of waste. When they are in balance, they are creative. They are the most creative of all, joyful, spiritual, and they move easily through life and able to navigate thoughts and actions with ease. Out of balance, they might have stiffness and cracking in joints, anxiety, restlessness, and digestive issues. Their digestive system is not the strongest. Fear, stress, worry, and poor memory. I'm afraid they've got very poor memory. They are very quick to learn, but forget things easily. Short memory. These fun-loving, excitable, high-energy people can have changeable moods if out of balance, or do not have a regular daily routine. They don't enjoy the cold. and often have cold hands or feet. Vata people have a light frame, either very tall or very short, are very mobile in the joints with delicate features. But their skin and hair can be dry. So today we will start to move our joints, because for Vatas, joints are the first thing that can get very stiff in the body. So let's bring the feet up like this, knees together, feet away, and then lift your arms up and start to circle your wrists around. Make a fist and circle, and just feel your wrists. The opposite. And then shake out. Okay, and then we will lift the legs up, and we do the same with the feet. Circle. And just feel your ankles. Then the opposite way. And then your toes. Hold the joints in the toes, and then move your feet up and down. And then move out your knees by bicycling. Feeling your knee joints. Backwards cycling. And then let's feel the hips, so open and close. Opposite way. 3, 4, just 2 normal circles. Great. And then again, just cycle your knees, your legs, and then release your legs down, and the whole body stretch out. Arms overhead, stretch. Very good. So if you have a bolster, that is good to take it now, or a cushion. Yeah, but like this. And we are just going to have the buttocks. Actually, no, let's leave it like this. So buttocks under, like this, nicely. It can be, as I said, it can be anything like a cushion. And then we're just going to hold the right knee to the chest, left leg down, and just hold it like this for a moment. And breathe. Push that left knee, left leg away. Just breathe and feel now the hips are elevated. So it is a different stretch. And as it is a yin practice, you try to keep your body still. and just breathe. So when you breathe, feel your belly rising, just breathing into the belly and falling. Let's have 3 more breaths here. And release the leg. And as we are here with the hips elevated, stay here, feeling the stretch now on the right side. Right hip flexor. And we're gonna take the left knee up and do the same. Slowly feeling the knee getting closer and closer to your chest. Let's have 3 more. And then again, stretch your left leg so that you are stretching out the hip flexor. And then release. Come back into your Shavasana and shake out. And now, take the bolster away so you are lying down on the floor. And we're gonna continue with the figure of 4. So we will lift again both legs. The right ankle goes on to the left knee, and then between the legs, you will catch the knee behind, interlace the fingers, and you can bend the knee. And we are here, but you can also work with the right knee, pushing it away. And you can have the leg stretched or down, bent, whichever. That's it. Right. So let's learn a little bit more about these Vata people. When they are in balance, Vata dominant people move easily and seamlessly through life and are creative with plenty of energy and stamina. They are joyful and enthusiastic. An out of balance Vata person may have cracking joints, trouble sleeping, anxiety, or be overactive and restless. They can also suffer from bloating and gas. Vata is cold, dry, rough, light, and moving. And these characteristics are also seen in the late autumn and winter. So we also said before that each season can have characteristics of Ayurvedic doshas. Like we said that the summer is the pitta and the winter, the wet and cold season, the winter is the kapha, and then the autumn and spring can be the vata. Let's have another few breaths in on this side. Really feeling that stretch wherever it is. Breathe into that stretch. And then release the legs down and do some windscreen wipers on the floor. Down on one side and then the other, so the feet are wide apart and you are trying to put the knees down. That's it. And now we stay on one side, whichever side you feel. Now, it really also nicely stretches the lower back, which is, again, characteristics of Vata people can have lower back issues a lot. It's not just them. I know it's a lot of people are suffering from lower back issues, but mainly Vata people, mostly Vata people. Releasing tension now, so trying to let go, not pushing, not pulling, not forcing. And as we say in Yin, relaxation in the body starts happening after a minute. So you will feel that your poses will get easier and you get more relaxed in a pose after 1 minute. That's a lot of time, no? Holding it for 1 minute, you think that's nothing. But of course, in this pose, it's okay, but there are some harder poses, holding it for 3 minutes, 4, 5, 6. It's not easy, especially for the mind. Mind is restless, would like to find something to do all the time. So we will have 3 more breaths on this side. Then we will turn, well, we'll do the other side in the windscreen wipers. One more minute here. Very good. Last 3 on this side. And then coming back, hug your knees. We are going to do the figure of 4 on the other side. So whichever leg you didn't do, after hugging your knees and swinging for a while, just think about which leg you did the first time, do the other one. And then when you are ready, settle into the figure of 4 on the other side. And also what we are trying to do here when you are doing the figure of 4, try to relax your hips. So feeling the tailbone relaxing down. Last 3 breaths. Two. And then again, just bring your knees to your chest again and hug your knees. Rock from side to side. And then relax your legs back down, Shavasana. Or anyways, you can put your arms anyways, you can put your legs anyways. Just relax for a few breaths here. Feel your body. Feel the hips. For Vatas, we need to work a lot with the hips. So that's why our next one is the butterfly. So we'll work now with the inner thighs. So bringing the feet together and just letting the knees fall on the side, supine butterfly, and stay here. So you will feel that after about a minute, your hips and knees are starting to relax more and more. Your mind actually is starting to relax. And that will send the signal to your body to relax. The brain is a very good transmitter. So it can send very, very quick messages. You don't even notice the messages. They are going down to your muscles to just let go. Because the brain sees no emergency. So you can relax. It tells your body, it's okay, just relax. There is no emergency. Vatas are the people who are the least able to relax. So they will have hard time to do all these ground floor exercises, ground floor practices. And that's what they need to do. Relax more and more and learn how to ground, learn how to center and come back to rest. Last 5 breaths here. Three more. 2. And slowly start to close your knees, hug your knees. Rock from side to side. And then before moving on with more hips, we will add one for the lower back is our Sphinx pose, which you can do with the cushion. So if you put the cushion under your chest and you lie down in Sphinx, it won't be as active. So like this. So Sphinx pose is like this, as you know. And I really like it like this with the cushion under the chest. So it's not under the belly, it's under the chest, but still the elbows are under your shoulders. Everything is the same. So this way you can feel very comfortable and yeah. And just stay here and feel now a little bit of contraction in the lower back. Pushing your elbows, looking forward. And then you can also close your eyes because that's nice in the yin. And take nice deep breaths here, but then you can just take gentle, small breaths. No need to breathe in very deeply. 1 more minute. And when you are starting to move, we are going to first just straighten the elbows. So from here, we just come up a little bit higher. And you might just want to stay here. If you can bring your arms, hands back towards your body and more, bring the cushion, and more and more and more until you are in upward dog. All right. So this can be an option. You can maybe stay where you are with your arms just straighten out, or you can move back with your hands. And now look over your right shoulder to the back. Just feel it. Push into your hands. You want to really open the front. And now look over the left. Really see, if you can, see your other foot, the opposite foot. And then slowly come back, front, and from here, back up to all fours. Sit back on your heels, shake out your hands. Then, of course, we will stretch out in the child's pose, very, very slowly. Come down if you need, because you feel that, yes, your back needs maybe a little support. You can use a cushion, bring your forehead on the cushion. You can use your own hands and stay and feel your lower back. You can go all the way if that feels okay. Release your shoulders and just breathe. Vata is extremely sensitive to moving air. So it's wise for them to avoid drafts and to keep warm. At this time of the year, it is important that Vata people nourish themselves with routine, stability, and groundedness to ward off the aggravating effects of Vata weather, which is autumn and start of winter. Daily relaxation practices to calm the nervous system are Vata pacifying. So it's really important for Vata people to relax daily to calm the nervous system. So Yin is actually perfect for when Vata is imbalanced, as it calms and soothes the nervous system, alleviating fear and anxiety. Very good. So now we're going to go back to the hips with the help of the belt. If you don't have a belt, whichever belt, any belt can do and will do. You can use a scarf or a rope or something that is long enough, as we are going to put the belt on the leg, the foot. The other leg can be stretched or it can be bent if that's not so comfortable. So we will hold the right leg like this with the elbows down. So you relax your shoulders and arms down, and you are just holding the right leg like this. Right? So try to stretch the leg as much as you can. It's not that you have to pull the leg towards you. Stretch through the heel. So push the heel up. That's it. So feel that back of the leg, stretch. And relax your arms and elbows down on the floor as much as you can. And take nice breaths here. Also, Vatas have, as we know, crackling joints. So for them, it's important to deal with the small joints, the ankle and wrist, and even smaller joints regularly. So every day they should take care of their joints. Few more breaths here before we take the leg out to the side. And that's also important how we do it. So just to show you, so what is important when you take the leg out, that you stay within the same angle. You just let the leg come down to the right. So you hold the belt into the right hand only, and you don't want to let the leg fall and then down. You want to keep the same level and just let the leg come down to the side. Doesn't matter if it goes all the way, how far it goes, doesn't matter. Just let it come down to the right, wherever it is, and hold. If it's too much, you can always bend the knee, but we don't want to really. We want to keep the leg straight and just hold it there with the right hand only. That's it. You can turn the head to the other side. Very much advised in Yin to yawn, sigh out whenever you feel the urge. Don't suppress it. Just let go. One more minute here. So really let go of the other leg as well. Not only this leg, the hip area. Yin only works if you hold the pose for a long time. It will not work for 1 minute. At least 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes is a must. So now we have 2 more breaths. And we will now bend the knee and bring it back like that. Then release the leg. You can hug the knee as well. And then release. Shake out a little and then just hold. Rebounds. Take deep breaths. Already preparing the belt to use on the other leg. So to use it on the other leg, hold it first up. So pushing the heel up, making sure the leg is straight. Relatively, like you can a little bit bend, but mostly we want it straight. And elbows down on the floor, holding, pushing the heel up. And relaxing the mind. If you feel there is like a little shaking in the leg, always back off a little bit, relax, and then when you feel you can again straighten, do it. So work with your own leg. You feel it, I don't feel it. I can only advise you not to force anything. Last 5 breaths before we will bring the leg down. 4. Maybe a little bit deeper stretch now. 2 more. Then start to bring the belt into the left hand and let the left leg fall to the left slowly. Remember, keep the same angle. Sit and look over the right. Try to relax the hips. You can always bend the right knee. That's fine. It might be easier for your hips. Make sure your other leg is relaxed. In Yin, we try to stretch only one body part or the least body parts, not all of them at the same time. We have 1 more minute here. And very slowly start to come back, hug your knees again, and yes, bend the knee as you bring it back. And then hug your knees and rock side to side. And our last practice is in seated position. We're gonna do the Brahmari Pranayam. Remember, for Vatas, it's important to calm the nervous system, and it is a very good practice to calm down. We will do 5 rounds of the B sound. So sitting up straight, we will cover the eyes with the fingers and plug the ears with the thumbs. So you will only hear the vibrations of your humming. So when you exhale, you put a pressure on your throat and you will sound like a bee 5 times. It's an extremely good practice to calm the nervous system. Close your eyes. And then also for Vatas, vibrations are very important. We will chant Om 3 times, then we'll lie down. So just sitting up, inhale. Om. Very good. And with this, just lie down for a few minutes. Really let go and relax. Start to breathe deeply into the belly. Two more. And then slowly move your fingers and toes. Move the head. Stretch out. And come to seated. And I will just say namaste and have a nice evening or whatever you are doing after this. Namaste.